find every excuse in the world to not be submissive and wonder why white women can get away with their bad behavior. We take everything bad from white women, except for the fact using marriage to our own benefit. But you'll run to the child support office, though.
Hello, I'm JC. I'm 30 years old, and I too am starting over. I was in an 8-year-long relationship where we had a house, a dog, a white picket fence, but I decided that I didn't want to get married and have kids, so I left that relationship and moved back in with my parents. I was also working a corporate job, 40 hours a week, a nice salaried position, but I decided that I didn't want to work behind a computer for the rest of my life. So I moved to Los Angeles, and now I scoop ice cream for a living. I'm also pursuing social media on the side.
What?
But I'm a 30-year-old ice cream scooper.
What? What the?
I've had failed relationships. I struggle with my finances because I work a minimum wage job. And it does get lonely sometimes, especially feeling like you're behind in life, seeing your friends get married, have kids, and progressing in their careers. But I personally have never felt more fulfilled than by starting over, because I get to wake up and feel passionate about what I do every single day.
She left a comfortable life with a house, 8-year relationship, about to be married, good job, and she just completely throws it away. Okay, you cannot make this shit up. Now she's here struggling, making TikTok videos. Amazing. We know how this goes. 5 years from now, she's gonna be wondering, where are the good men? If you wanted to make spicy content, why didn't you say so?
He was the nicest boyfriend that I've ever had. Like, to date, he was such a sweet, kind-hearted boy and just cared about me so much. And the reason that we broke up is I literally sat down one day just sitting in my room and I was like, wow, I don't actually like this kid. I just like how much he likes me.
Ooh.
I don't actually like him. I just like that he likes me so much.
That's fucking brutal.
Isn't it sad?
So basically, he was drying you up being too nice.
Yeah, and we would like dry hump and make out for hours.
Hearing it here.
Tell me you have trauma and emotional damage without telling me you have trauma and emotional damage. Okay, these are the types of women that you have to be aware of because they have some deep-rooted issues. Okay, these particular women need therapy. Okay, could you imagine the thought of somebody loving you, taking care of you is a turnoff to these types of women. Truly fascinating. Return them back to the streets where they belong.
She belongs to the streets.
White girls who are sitting at their graduation engaged. And the question came up, well, why is that not the reality for black women? I know y'all not gonna like what I gotta say, but you know me, I'm gonna say it anyways. First and foremost, black women are above reproach. If it don't validate us or excuse our bad behavior, we don't want to hear it. Instead, we'll say, well, men do it too. Secondly, we'll find every excuse in the world to validate why we don't want to be married or why we don't want to be in a relationship. Well, they get cheated on. Well, they do this. Well, they do that. But then we have all these standards for men. And we're still actively seeking for men in the midst of our hurt while inadvertently telling them to go to therapy. We do not practice what we preach. Thirdly, the independent woman is a myth. Actually cared about being independent and it was something that made you happy, you would not have all these standards to negate your independence. Nobody wants to relinquish power. We'll find every excuse in the world to not be submissive and wonder why white women can get away with their bad behavior. We take everything bad from white women, except for the fact using marriage to our own benefit. But you'll run to the child support office, though. Equality against men, and the only time we actually want to be equal to men is when it comes to degenerate behavior, hypersexuality, abusing or abandoning children. Even when it comes to the gold digger conversation, what you don't see those other women do, even when they are just screwing men for money, is bashing men, inadvertently making men feel like they're not important. Also, too, telling them that they don't need men. Psychologically, we have been taught to disassociate ourselves. And even in that Malcolm X quote, where he says the black woman is the most disrespected, he also says to be near your man. Because who taught you to hate the very race?
You got knocked the out.
Golly. Woo. Wow. What more can I say? The best way to strengthen the black community is to have black families. Okay, a black man and a black woman coming together, figuring it out, and growing, developing, and having babies. Okay, that's the best way to kind of restore kind of the black culture that you're seeing in today's society, because you're looking at hip hop and social media and things of that nature, the way they're kind of portraying the black culture. You know, that's the way to kind of restore the balance, so to speak. Okay. Now, the problem for black women, black men are just simply going where they are celebrated. Okay. There are more women out here than there are men. So if y'all want black men, you're going to have to compete for one.
Back to let you know, I have completely changed my life and made a 360.
The 360 puts you right back where you were, but I understand what you're saying. You made a 180. How?
I changed the way that I've been living my life. I found Lord, and I got a man that's got money now.
You found the Lord?
Yeah.
Where'd you find him at? I didn't know he was lost.
I didn't know what the Lord was.
It's a lot of changing in 3 or 4 months. You said you got a man that has money now.
Yeah. I do. I just wanted to let you know also, I wear my bonnet in public, and I saw what you had to say about that. You know, I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, like,
Make this shit up. At the same time, you what?
Did you tell me shut up?
No. I said, go ahead. You said at the same time.
At the same time, I just don't see what the issue of wearing a bonnet in public is. You're trying to say it makes us lazy or whatever. You see my hair? Okay, I just got out the shower. You know, my hair is not done. It's wet. What if I were to go outside and it's humid outside? You telling me I can't wear my bonnet because
I'm not telling you can't do a damn thing. I'm telling you can act however you want to act. And you get the outcomes you get.
Right, but why would that be ghetto for someone to wear a bonnet?
Because we said it is.
The fact that there's women out here that actually think a bonnet is attractive. Okay, you got your struggle sandals out in Walmart with your bonnet, right? I mean, seriously, where's your dignity? Where, do you not have any shame? Crazy. And these are the same types of women that want a high value guy. They want a guy making 6 figures. You got to take him to a fancy restaurant, right? You got to shell out a whole bunch of money. You want me to make an effort to make this money, at least make an effort to be presentable.
You couldn't even visit me in prison until you sent me at least $2,500. Like, that was like the hurdle. Like, if you thought, like, you got to pay how you weigh. You got to pay how you weigh.
$2,500
me until $2,500 was clear.
In prison.
Yes. Because this is the thing. This is what you're paying for.
I thought I heard it all.
You want me? I give it to you up here. Yeah, we got time to. So first and foremost, it was $2,500 just for them to even be able to see me in person. That's gonna cost you. Because I know for a fact. Because I knew for a fact that I was providing things that they were not getting. See, what you have to understand about the world and why I was able to navigate it like that. First of all, I look away. Second of all, I'm intelligent. Third, my conversation is world spending, right? And on top of that, I can give you something that they're not going to give you out in the world. I can really give you time and attention. So first of all, you got to pay me to listen to your problems.
Paying for the experience.
You have to pay me to act like I'm concerned. And that's what I am. And then when you come see me, you know, I come hug you, my body right nice. I hug you, it's tight, you feel it, I smell good. I'm a fucking vibe. So they had to not only send $2,500 before they can come visit me, right? But even that, I don't like to even go here.
Let's go there.
If you really want to go there,
it
was one of those things where I told myself before I even came home from prison, my first $100,000 was going to be from women. Straight like that. I didn't plan on getting a job. I didn't plan on doing nothing, but I look a certain way.
All right, guys. So there you have it. I'm not too sure if I believe this story. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Okay. It's either he's straight capping or he's straight pimping. All right, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel. Road to 150,000 subscribers. As you guys know, I took a break. So help your boy out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And until next time.